I made this this little light a while back. Well, let me go back further. Several years ago, I took one of these fluorescent lights apart and made this little guitar inspection light to put inside the guitar. Just crudely made, but the problem with putting a regular light bulb inside a guitar, it gets so hot. And so this little fluorescent deal I bought, took apart and made this out of, and it's worked real good for quite a few years for me. But the other day I found this other light bulb in the store, and shaped a little different, and it's a 60-watt bulb, LED. So I fabricated this little thing here, and it works pretty good, but I found a different one the other day at the store, and it's a smaller bulb. It's 40 watts, rated at 40 watts. It's a LED bulb, and I've got a little socket here that's got a switch on it, and found some small wire. I know this wouldn't be big enough wire to carry a regular light bulb, but I thought this LED probably worked pretty good. And the problem I've got with this one is this wire is so stiff and big it kind of interferes with getting it in there. So I'm going to try to make a inspection light for a guitar, and I thought I'd video it. This bulb costs $4 or something. I got it at the Walmart. I'll show you a picture of this thing. It's got the 40 watt equivalent, and the brightness is 450 lumens. Here we got some of this heat shrink tubing. We're going to cut a couple of little sections off of that. I guess I can cut that with some scissors probably. We'll slide it up on these wires here. And I've got this little socket that I took off something in the past and put up. I believe that'll be adequate to hold that thing. All right. Now I want to plug this thing in and make sure it's going to work before I go too far with this thing. Now we're going to shrink this tubing down. Here's a piece of some thin plywood that I've got, and we're going to attach this light bulb to this piece of plywood. Alright, we got our hot glue gun plugged in here, and we're going to apply a little bit of this hot glue to this socket here. Since we're talking about this inspection light, it's not much good if if you don't have a mirror to go with it. I bought a sheet of this plastic mirrored glass a few years back, and I've sawed it up. Naturally, it can't be wider than the sound hole, and so it needs to be narrow enough to go in the sound hole. And some of this has got some glue on it, but it'll wipe off with water usually. But I've got several different sizes of these mirrors that I've sawed, and I'll make some more if I need to. This is the first mirror I had. It's a piece of stainless steel, and when it's polished up right, it does a pretty good job too. Alright, now the hot glue's cooled down. Here's a shot of the hot glue after it dried. And this is a pretty good size, looks to me like, to put inside a guitar. Here's a guitar up on the bench here. We'll take the strings loose on it and see what it does like. We're going to put a couple of these mirrors in here. Here's a light in there, and we can see the bridge plate. And the X braces. This is an old guitar that I re-braced. But I think you can see that that's got the guitar lit up pretty well. Here you can see the braces that I reinforced around the sound hole with. There's one. That seems to light it up pretty well.